Hi everyone, Sailor Moon here, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the following of Sailor Moon we saw on cartoon Folkwork and what the Deke name was. This one's about so first it starts out with Nephrite's telling Queen Beryl that Jadeite lost because he was just taking might from every man and woman he saw, and then Nephrite believes if he take might from one man or one woman, then that will give him enough might for their goal. And Queen Beryl likes the goal, and then Zoisite shows up and thinks that Nephrite needs help, and Nephrite doesn't want anything to do with Zoisite. So in Deke, it's about the same. They want nothing to do with each other. And then Nephrite learns about Rari, if that's her name, who is a friend of Molly and is going to take her might. So Serena and Molly are watching Rari, who is Molly's friend, but she calls him her sister. And Serena's like, "How can you be sisters when she's not your sister?" And Molly goes, "Well, you see, Molly's mother and Rari's mother, they happen to be friends." And Raleigh grew up with Molly, and they were around each other, they grew up with each other, so it was almost as if they were sisters. And Serena onlooks that. And then Nephrite shows up as Maxville Staten and tells Warley that she's not putting her might into the ball like she should be, takes the racket, whatever the English word for it is, and puts his fiend on it. Warley gets taken over by the fiend but doesn't know it yet. And over time, gets more meaner to all the other players. Well, after this, we're at the Luna learns with Artemis, tells her through being central control or middle run about the Dark Kingdom. So we're at the Red Hills Worship House, and they learn about the Dark Kingdom, and Ray wants to go right in and beat them up. Amy says no, they need a goal first before they could do anything like that. And Serena thinks I should take classes with Maxville Staten. And then Luna says, well, you know what? If we left it up to Serena, the whole good thing we got Ray and Amy on the team, because Serena, the Dark Kingdom, would have won already. Already won. So after that, Molly talks with Serena, with me, about how her friend Rari has shifted her mindset, her stand, how she behaves, how she's mean to the other players, how she's all behaving in a way that she hasn't behaved before. And Serena says she'll go and see what's going on. They both get here, and she's already bullying two more players. They run off because they've had enough. Serena and Molly tell her to stop being a bully, stop behaving this way, and ask her what's wrong. And she tells them to get lost. It's the Fiend talking, not the true Rarley here. The Fiend takes over Rarley. I become Sailor Moon, only I get casted into a tennis ball, ha ha ha. Tuxedo Max shows up, and I beat the Fiend. And then after that, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Mars show up with Luna, and they have onlook from me because I have beat a Fiend by myself. A lot of what shifted, what was unlike in this is Deke cut out a following where after this, next day Rari's talking with Molly and they're going to play some tennis, and Rari cannot think of how she behaved or what she said and did that whole day, and they start playing and I get hit by a ball by mistake. Well, there was one little thing that Deke cut out from this one. It was when some newscasters or news broadcasters or news speakers are talking with Raleigh about what she's going to be doing for her next game and what's going on with her, and she says, no, I don't have time to talk, I have to go work on my game right now. That's the only thing that Deke cut from this whole following. Why? Because I guess Deke felt that I don't know why they cut it out from the following. Does anyone know? Because I don't know. Well, that's all the time I got. I, Sailor Moon Serena, and I'll see you next for my next thoughts and the next following.